Hello world, welcome to the 46th video on my channel where I'm building my own digital assistant named Shane, like Jarvis from the Iron Man movies and comics. This is the fifth video in my Raspberry Pi 4 playlist, and I'm going to show you how to set up a camera. It only takes like 5 minutes, so thank you to the Raspberry Pi company for making this so easy. I even debated if I should do this video, but I know I like to visually see it, and I hope this helps someone who also likes to visually see the installation instructions. So first, you have to get your camera. So I got this UNIROI, or I don't know how to say it. I'll put a link in the description, but it has these infrared cameras on it right here, or these lights, and I'll show that in a second. So I had to add these. So whatever kind of camera you bought, you need to first assemble it. All right, and then you lift up this black tab here. So your camera will have some sort of connection to it. And then you'll have a ribbon cable, blue on one side, silver connections on the other side. The blue side sits where the black connector is. Alright, that seems to be consistent with all these devices. So you just seat that in there as far as it will go. You might have to lean it backwards if it resists. And then you push down the black connector so it seats down on it. Okay, then you take the Raspberry Pi 4. I have mine connected to my 7-inch touchscreen. So you could see in my playlist, I'll put a link in the description to this video on how to install it. But in the middle here is the camera right here. Same thing. You pull out the black connector, and the blue side will sit on it. And then you just slide that in, and then drop the and then you push down on the black connectors. Alright, then you're going to want to install, or I'm sorry, plug back in the power. So hopefully you've seen my setup video, and you just plug in the power here. Alright, I'm going to remote in to my Raspberry Pi. So you should have already, my previous video shows how to remote in. So I will remote in and come right back. Alright, so now that we are remote in, you go to the start bar, you go to Preferences, and then Raspberry Pi Configuration. And then on here, you're going to see where it says Interfaces. So click Interfaces, and then see where it says Camera. You're going to go to Enable, and then press OK. And then it'll ask you if you want to restart. Click Yes, and it'll restart. Alright, and then I will cut to mine restarted. So next, you'll open up the terminal after you've successfully restarted, and it has its own library called Raspistill. Okay, then we're going to take a still picture. So we're going to Alright, let's check how silly I looked. We're going to open up your File Explorer. And there you go, there's my silly face looking at my camera. So the one I bought, again, the link is in the description. But it also has an infrared, so I'm going to turn off the lights real quick. Alright, and then we're going to, if you just press the up arrow, you can enter the command that you just did. So let's do that one more time. Alright, now let's check our folder. There you go. There's my silly face in IR. And that is it. So to sum it up, you assemble your camera if applicable. Then you plug in the ribbon cable to both the camera and the Raspberry Pi. Then you go to Raspberry Pi config up here. You enable your camera, you restart it, and then use the Raspistill here. You can name it whatever you want. And that's how you take a picture. In the next video, I hope that I will show you some object detection using TensorFlow Lite. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if you're doing something with camera vision, and I would love to see what you're working on. Thanks for watching my video. Goodbye, world.